What's going on, everybody? Got a real quick video for you this time. A couple days ago, I replaced the evap canister on my vehicle. It's an 08 Cadillac Escalade, and drove it around for about a day, and then I got a P0446 code. Let me double check that code. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let me come back over here. Yeah, I got a P0496 code. In a GM vehicle, most of the time, this is a purge valve for the evap system. So I figured I'd do a quick video. Changing it out is super simple in this vehicle. Some vehicles it's a little harder, but it's basically the same principle. So I'm gonna kind of show you and give you a real quick run through. This is super easy. Like I said, on this vehicle, it clips on, it clips off. I'm gonna show you how to test to make sure that your purge valve is the fault. So your purge valve has a solenoid in it, and it should be told when to open. All right, and if it's stuck open, you're gonna get a high flow purge valve. So you're gonna have one of two problems. It's gonna be stuck open, or it's gonna be stuck closed. That's the only way I've ever seen them have faults. I believe mine is stuck open, and it's just steady pulling. So the easiest way to check that, honestly, I think most of the time when they fail stuck wide open. So this test should work no matter. Honestly, I don't think it matters what vehicle you're in. It's the easiest way to check. And I think that I didn't get this code until I replaced the evap, because I believe the evap canister was effectively saturated and clogged. So the line was effectively just working as like a vacuum cap. It didn't matter that it was stuck open. It wasn't pulling anything through. The moment I replaced the evap canister, it started being able to pull through, and it was stuck open and it was getting too much, so it threw the code. At least that's my working theory. Anyways, let me show you where this is. I'm going to show you real quick how to test it, and then I'm going to show you how to replace it, because I've already tested this and I do know that it's faulty. I've already gotten the part and everything else, so we can do this real fast. So let me flip you around here and we'll do that. Okay, so on this vehicle, and I think most vehicles from what I've experienced right here, well, I mean, it's not going to be in the exact same spot, but most vehicles, it's somewhere near the top of the engine. That's what I've seen. I'm sure there's exceptions to that rule, but just so you know, most of the time I've found it at the top of the engine. So on this particular car, on this engine, this is a 6.2, you have your alternator, and then right behind it is your evap purge valve. And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing on the Chevy 5.3, and honestly most of the Chevy V8s, at least from this generation. So there it is. It's right there. It's got a hose that comes in on this side, a hose that comes in on this side, and then it's got the connector. The easiest way to test these is to remove this hose, which is basically you push this little button down, and then you can slide that hose off and remove the clip. Now, without a signal coming from the vehicle, when I turn this car on, I should not have any vacuum here. It should be completely blocked off. Like there should be nothing. So here we go. I'm going to turn the vehicle on, and we're going to test it for suction. All right, so I hope you can hear me over the engine. So we're going to come in here, and here's our little outlet. And as you can see, there's definitely suction there. There should not be. There should be no suction there at all. And there is. So that pretty much tells me that purge valve needs to be replaced. Now, like I said, placing this thing is pretty damn easy. Now we already have those other, the plug off and that other line off. Now all we need to do is take this line off. If I can get to it behind all the wiring. There's a little tab, I can't really show it to you on the back end. Here, we'll do it over here because I think it's the same connection. If you look over here, you'll see that your purge valve connects right here via this hose straight down to it. And on the back side of this, I can't really show you, but you'll feel, maybe I can, a little tab down there. All right, you push that tab over and then you should be able to pop this whole thing off. That'll make it easier to get there. Now, the valve itself is onto this metal clip that's connected to the vehicle. It has a little, I don't know, pincher thing in there. Usually you can just stick a screwdriver down in there, bend it back. Ugh, sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed with you on camera, as always. If I can. There we go. I don't know if you saw that, but I pushed it back and kind of wedged it up at the same time. That allows us to get the entire purge valve off. All right, now, that being said, right here is the little push button clip. You push, here, sorry. Right here's the little push button clip. You push this over and then you can take this entire hose right off. So there's our purge valve and there's our line. Now, the way I did that was pretty easy, so I think I'm just gonna try and put it back on the exact same way. So let me grab the new purge valve. Make sure you put it in this orientation, okay? This is, the gray side is the side that's going into your engine. And then the vacuum end and the plug are on the side facing towards the back of the vehicle. So let me go grab the new one. We'll plug it into this hose and then we'll put it back in the car. All right, so here's our new evap. All right, this should, try and do it one-handed. This should just pop right on. Well, maybe I got to do that little thing again, which is fine. Here, let's do it like this. If I do it like this, then I can, well, I'm sorry, I had to use both hands. But there you go. It's on there. All right. So we're going to come right back over here. You see where the little bracket is? Get it right back in there. Once again, apologies on the phone. Line it up. And then push it right down into place. There you go, locked on. Well, there. All right, then we're gonna reconnect our vacuum line over here, pull that clip back, and then push down. Make sure that's on there, nice and snug, appears to be. Then we come back over here, and we are going to reconnect. Oh, I'm sorry. Going to reconnect our plug. There, and then our other line right here. Push this down, pull it all the way in. There you go. Evap replaced, or evap purge valve replaced. Like I said, super simple, not difficult. Anybody can do this. I got this part, just so you know, it was on Amazon, 10 bucks. So it's a lot cheaper than what it'd be at the store. Anyways, I did, suck through the new purge valve and it was closed. So I already know that that one's closed. So hopefully this one works and everything's good. But there you go, nice and simple. How to replace an evap purge valve on a 2007 to 2014 Escalade, and honestly pretty much every other vehicle. So if you like this, or if you got anything out of this, like, subscribe, do the things, and I'll see you in the next video.